I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. When you do a set dungeon guide, make sure that you go through everything. The gear, the skills, the objectives, not just jump into the frickin' set dungeon and just sort of talk your way through it. People need to know everything, so that's why for this Rathma's set dungeon guide, I'm going to go through everything. I'm going to start with objectives. Let's bring these up and go through the objectives first. So here we go. 2 primary objectives as usual. Number 1, accumulate a total of 500 seconds cooldown reduction on Army of the Dead. Very, very easily with the Rathma's set. You don't even need that much cooldown reduction, but we will go through gear and you'll see that I have a diamond gem in my helm, so that helps things as well. Raise 100 skeletal mages is a little bit more difficult. It's a bit tricky. However, we've got a ring where we can actually raise 2 at a time, so just spam that shit and it actually becomes really easy as well. So we're going to check out gear now. Let's have a look at the gear required. So obviously you need 6 pieces of Rathmas just to access the set dungeon. I've got the helm, the chest piece, the shoulders, the gloves, the boots and the pants, just, 6 pieces. We're using the Traveler's Pledge in conjunction with the Compass Rose. We're using the Circle of Nail Jewels Evolved. Now this is exactly what you need to raise 2 skeletal mages at once, and this really helps us with that second objective. We're using Dainty's Binding. We're using Jesseth Skullkeith with the Jesseth Skull Shield, and we're using Reaper's Wraps. So the gems that we're using, like I mentioned, we're using the diamond gem in the helm and all topazes everywhere else. The legendary gems, Bane of the Trapped, Molten Wild Beast Gizzard, and also the Enforcer. That's it for gear, nothing really tricky there. The skills involved, we're going to be using Bone Spikes with Sudden Impact, Blood Rush with Potency, Army of the Dead with Death Valley, Command Skeletons with Freezing Grasp, Skeletal Mage Singularity, and Devour with Devouring Aura. The passives, we're using Swift Harvesting, Extended Servitude, Spreading Malediction, and Final Service. Now, I actually found that I was doing too much damage and I was running out of time. I couldn't get my Skeletal Mages up to complete the objective, so what I did, I went into Paragon Points and just reset everything, including the offense, making sure that we still have that 25% movement speed increase though. That's definitely handy, so we leave that there. And now we're going to head over to the set dungeon. So what you want to do, once you're ready, once you're prepared like this, you want to open up your map here. We want to go to Temple of the Firstborn in Act 2. And we just hightail it back here. We go through the Sacred Path and we just go down, ignoring monsters along the way, unless they're right in front of the portal, then, we'll probably have to kill them. Ain't got time for this shit. So, just moving along, and the portal will appear right here. So let's do this shit together. And once we're in, you want to make sure that you're casting Skeletal Mages, spamming that shit straight away, and also using Army of the Dead to get that cooldown reduction shit going, and we'll complete that objective really easily. That is pretty much all you need to do. Your pets, your minions will kill everything else for you. Just make sure you spam these Skeletal Mages. As you can see, 2 at a time makes shit a hell of a lot easier. I did run out of time a couple times, like I mentioned. I was doing too much damage and shit was just dying too quickly. So I was moving through really fast and just, ran out of time. And time isn't a factor here. Time is actually, you've got a shitload of time to complete the objectives. It's just a matter of finding that balance depending on how much Paragon points you have. And you don't want to do too much damage, you don't want to do too little. But I'm sure you guys, you clever boys and girls, will figure out exactly your balance that's right for you. And now we just spam that shit. Army of the Dead obviously has a huge cooldown, so just keep an eye on it and make sure we cast it when it's available. These Skeletal Mages we cast all the damn time. And then we just move through. There's no actual proper route that I'm going to explain. Just go through and kill shit. Keep an eye on your mini-map. It's not a big map. It's very, very easy. We'll have shitloads of time left when we complete it. And obviously we're going for the Mastery achievement, because I show everybody how to do the Mastery, not just complete it, we're doing Mastery. So you can see with Devouring Aura, Essence is never an issue, and it definitely helps us spam those Skeletal Mages. Hope you all had a lovely weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching this ugly mug on the tube. If you guys want to see this ugly face a lot more often, be sure to subscribe. You don't have to. I'm easy. I love doing what I do, so I'm going to keep doing it anyway. As you can see, elites there just get smashed so quickly. Here we go, here we go. So, what are we at? 82 Scuttle Mages. Come on, come on. As you can see, it's coming close. Like, I've nearly killed all the enemies. And I've still got 10 more Skeletal Mages, excuse me, to cast. 6 more. I think we got this. I think we got this. Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Now we just gotta finish the set dungeon, kill the rest of the enemies. There's no chance we're gonna die. I shouldn't say that. There we go. Boom. Master achievement. Thank you guys and girls so much for tuning in. I love you all. Be sure to check me out on Instagram. Follow me there if you want to see some of the shit that I do behind the scenes. If not, that's okay too. Subscribe button will be coming up in a second. I look forward to seeing you all again real soon.